What's going on, everyone? I'm Andrew with Camper Kingdom in Meridian, Mississippi, and today I'm going to be showing you this brand new 2021 Forest River Vibe Model 28RB. Rear bath is the floor plan, but before we get started, thanks again to all the new subscribers. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Hit the subscribe button down below. It definitely does help me out. YouTube has started to notice the algorithm and my videos are being showed more and more often, so thumbs up to you guys. I greatly do appreciate it. So let's get started. So I caught a break of the rain, so I'm going to start on the outside and then work my way in. For what you're looking at is a new 21 model Vibe rear bath floor plan with washer and dryer connections. Dry weight as this unit sits without the washer and dryer, 6688. Coach comes around 34 feet 2 inches in length. Standard equipped from the factory with a 190 watt solar panel, so all of your 12 volt will have that trickle charge over to the house battery, which is provided from the factory here. Standard equipped with a power tongue jack on the front. Got the cool little light, but you don't nearly need that one. You got this big, huge, massive light bar up here on the front. That's about 36 inches in light right there. That's really nice to have. Really cool organizer in the front for your 7-pin connector and all of your chains. That's really nice to have, keeping everything organized. Diamond plate on the front, protecting it that much more from all the rocks slinging up from the vehicle, keeping the front cap nice and protected. Massive storage compartment. All the aluminum structure with the plywood on the bottom there. Just nice. It's super nice of how much actual storage space you have. Electric jacks underneath the front and rear. Just simple press of a button. Coach will in fact go down till it feels a little bit of resistance before it actually cuts off. And if you've ever had to work underneath a camper, you will appreciate this new system they've put in. 4x8 sheets that drop out in individual single panels. That way you don't have to really worry about having to get under here. And the old style was like a cardboard, so you'd have to cut it, and then in order to close it up you'd have to put some kind of tape underneath it, and that's just really not attractive at all. 20-foot awning on the front side of the coach here, and you get a good shot of the lights underneath. Those are white outdoor speakers with a blue accent light behind them. TV connections out here on the conveniently located next to the outdoor kitchen. The outdoor kitchen on this model is a fully electric gray stone, fully adjustable levels right here, just simple pressing of a button. And I've actually heard that this thing will in fact boil water with under 2 minutes, so that's really nice to have for an outdoor little electric eye. It's not a plumbed sink, it's just more of a pan, so that's fully removable. Dump out your water when you're finished. And a nice little R-Vision mini fridge here on the outside. Spray port, the water is adjustable from the other side, so if you want hot water, just go on the other side of the outside shower, adjust it, and you can get hot water over here or just leave it to be cold. Step above steps, these do flip up and inside the coach. That is super nice, and they've got the better adjusting system on these. Just simple press of a button, that leg goes down, making it that much easier. And if you've seen my video in the past where you got the pins where you got to wiggle and jiggle just to find the other side, it can be rather obnoxious. Moving around to the back of the unit, you got a 6-gallon gas and electric hot water heater. All of your cable connections are done right here on the back with the steel bumper. Also a good place, pro tip, pull that out, put your sewer lines in there. Spare tire provided. All of the 50 amp connections are located right here on the back, conveniently located because most of your RV sites, the power cords or up outlets are right here on the back. Outdoor shower again, hot and cold water provided. And if I can get this put back away, I hate this to see things unorganized. There we go. City water connections, black tank flush also located back here on the back of the coach. But one thing to point out to you, you will have 3 different sewer connections on this unit because it has a washer and dryer connection. Here on the back, because it's a rear bath, you got the gray and the black. So one handle there. Up here by the axle, you're gonna have a gray. That's gonna be more than likely from the kitchen sink. 16-inch radial tires. So you got a little bit of a spread on the axles there, keeping you a little bit more smoother ride. Fully laminated slides. So that is definitely a thumbs up for quality. No tint on the windows, but I got the fully blackout shades pulled down and you cannot see anywhere in. They do that to allow that much more light through its bigger panoramic windows. Apparently this unit has the biggest windows in this class. Here's another shot of this one. And like I said, that's gonna be for the washer and dryer right there. So you do have to have a separate hose just for it if you install that unit in here. Freshwater connections, if you do in fact dry camp, located over here on the front, right there. And magnetic on your latches. So right there, this holds in place. It's definitely a lot better than the plastic latches that just kind of clip on. So here on the inside of the coach, you're looking at a one slide, 28 feet of actual living space inside the coach. Rear bath layout. So you got sleeping room for 4, maybe 5 people. Booth here, that will lay flat. And this is a little bit, this is a cloth material here. I'm going to show you what this looks like lay flat and the sleeper sofa folded out here closer towards the end of the video. Not really a rear kitchen, but the kitchen is kind of nicely tucked away here in the back, just off on its own. And they point out too your heat. There's no floor vents anywhere in the coach, so all of your heat is in fact done in the cabinets. And there is a channel that runs up the floor into the master, and I'll show you where that heat comes out here shortly. Press membrane countertops in the kitchen, so you don't have to worry about any of the water getting in there and actually causing that to swell. Stainless steel drop-in one size, my wife calls it a farm sink, and the nice high-rise faucet there. This looks more like a safety tinted glass there, and I've added just a little bit of a gray tint to it, you know, kind of the block what you got going on in there, and just a shot of how much cabinet space you got. Looks like you got your standard size, probably a 21-inch microwave there, nothing real fancy. Low profile hood vent by Furrion. Check out the grates. I really like how they're starting to do the grates this year on all the ovens. Quick view there. I even added the matching drawer on the bottom for all of your pots and pans. Fridge is a 12 volt, 11 cubic foot, all electric. And in my opinion, these are much better than your gas ones. You know, your old style that was gas and electric, sometimes it would take those things hours just to get cooled off to a point where you can freeze ice in those freezers, but I really like those. Those are really rather nice. Another thing, let me point out, if you're sitting on the couch, you're right in front of the entertainment center, so you're not really breaking your neck to look at a TV over this way, so big thumbs up. I really like how that's laid out. 30-inch Furrion electric heat. Space heater will produce around 5,000, 5,100 BTUs of actual heat. But if you don't camp in the winter, you know, the lights will in fact help set the mood. And I turned this on a few minutes ago while I was just starting to get started, just to show you all the cool different lights. And let me say, the heat on this thing will run you out. It is just unreal how quick this thing heats up. Quick shot of your pantry. Look at this. Just that whole entire entertainment center there. Behind it is just one massive pantry. And I like how it's, you know, north to south, so when you do stop or accelerate, you don't have to worry about your goods falling and going so forth. Trash can tucked away nicely down there. And again, pro tip, on your fire extinguishers, take these things every time you go camping or maybe once a month, unlatch them from there and just give them a good shake. That is a powder type substance, and if you leave it sit there for an extended period of time, they will harden and they will become useless for you. Coming back here to the master bathroom, plastic foot flush toilet, but check out the room. Just tons and tons of room in here. Plastic sink, medicine cabinet, plenty of room to maybe put your toothpaste, mouthwash, maybe some dental floss. 110 outlets there. There's your switch for the bathroom there. Plenty of hanging space. So if you're looking for more closet space to hang your stuff, you definitely have it going on for you in here. Pocket style doors. So this will in fact close off nicely. You don't come to the bathroom really just to hang out, but if you do, I'm 6'2", and there's just loads and loads of space there. And one quick view of this last cabinet underneath here. Pipe there, And underneath the master bathroom sink, decent amount of space for you. Over here you got a little bit extra space there. Up here, and you got the new style shower curtain. Some people like it, some people don't. I think it's quite nice to have. Keeps everything tucked nicely out of the way. Unlike the old school ones that are plastic, you know, they'll stick to you like plastic in the water. They even provide a nice little towel rack there. So in order to open these, you push and it's fully retractable. 2-piece plastic shower insert. So I'm going to show you how much room you got in here. I'm 6'2", and I am definitely in the dome, but it's still doable. You do have plenty of room. And the reason you're up so high is part of RV code. They have to put the actual lip there to allow for access for all the pipes, and plus you got the heater vent there. So here in the master bedroom, you're looking at a king size bed, and just how nice is that to have on such a small, compact, travel trailer of this size. Just really nice to have. That way you got plenty of space, between you and the wife at night when she's rolling and flopping, or maybe he is. 13.5 on that second air conditioner mounted right on the roof there, and you notice too, there's no closets on each side, so you're not really feeling like you're inside of a cubby there. Full blackout shades again continued, and those are a breeze window there and there, so you can have a nice cross breeze. With it, in fact, being a solar unit, all of your solar monitoring station is over here, tucked nicely up out of the way, and as you can tell, there's 13.7 volts continuing into the unit at the moment. But you're probably saying, what about all my stuff? I need places to hang it. Well, check out the closet. Let me see if I can flip around here and show you this. If you don't want the washer and dryer, you have tons and tons of hanging space. There is a rod provided. Get yourself a nice little organizer. Just hang it from up there and let it dangle down. Have loads and loads of hanging space there. Washer and dryer, stackable unit can be provided. And if you're like Drew, this is all the storage space you're going to get because the wife's taking everything else. So that's all the space for the men right over here. Oh, I'm just joking. Maybe a good place to put, your detergents, your fabric softener, and so forth. One thing I wish they would have improved on is, I call it the lift test. Lifting the bed up, getting underneath there for all the additional storage space. They did not provide a hydraulic cylinder, so it is a little bit more difficult. But they have provided a nice little organizing system down there on the bottom. I just wish they would have improved by maybe putting 1 or 2 hydraulic cylinders to assist with that. All the controls for the coach are located kind of in the hallway. 36-inch sliding barn style door, and it's secured with just a little strap there, closing off that master bedroom nicely. All the controls located right here in the hallway. Water pump, water heater, even tank heaters. Coach does have 3 holding tanks with 12-volt electric pads wrapped throughout, and the lights for the main cabin and your master bedroom and hallway located here. Slide operations and your awning operations are there as well. So now I've got it laid out in this full sleeping configuration. I also wanted to point out some additional storage. These are food safe. Each one of these are around 20 cubic feet of additional space. So that is super, super nice to have. Pass these over to your kids, or maybe your spouse, and tell them to go pack and tell them you're going camping for the weekend. Super nice. So sleeping room for maybe 1, maybe 2 toddlers here, and the trifold sleeper sofa there, 1, maybe 2 there. So that's still sleeping room for 4, maybe 5 individuals. So once again, thanks again to all the new subscribers. Continue to subscribe, like, leave a comment. Come see us.